Albert Einstein quoted, "All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual."
In this video, we're going to be exploring how child development theories influence and impact upon teaching practice and how to utilise them to enhance teaching practice and pedagogy.
We'll be looking at emotional development.
We'll be looking at cognitive development and how to use that to engage students.
And we'll also be looking at physical development and how the rapid change that the students are undergoing will inform how we relate and engage them.
Erik Erikson believed that personality develops in 8 stages from infancy to old age. Although Erikson's theories are no longer considered entirely accurate, his work laid the foundation for many other discoveries in emotional development. Emotional development encompasses concepts such as attachment, emotion, personality, and temperament. Art education scholars such as Herbert Reed and Victor Lowenfeld regarded art as deeply connected to social and emotional development. Reed saw arts as a means of developing morality, a sense of community, and achieving self-actualization. Lowenfeld believed that art played an important role in self-expression, and teachers should support this with their chosen method of art education. The teacher does not simply transmit knowledge, but plays a key role in creating meaning and sensitivity in the classroom. Students should engage in practices that allow them to regularly share their thoughts, questions, ideas, emotions, suggestions, and conflicts as an effort to instill a sense of purpose. Meaningful social exchange and inclusion as well. Some of these learnings are implicit, such as the subjective frame that is explored in the art classroom. But certain activities like analysing artworks or self-reflection artworks, such as a self-portrait, can help support the development of personal identity. Using appropriate activities for the temperament and personality of students is also very important.
It is important for teachers to understand cognitive development in order to aid students in progressing their learning further. Researcher Joseph Agbenya, in relation to Lev Vygotsky's theory of development, suggests that a full understanding of development is impossible without first taking into account the culture a child develops in. Psychologist Lev Vygotsky developed a socio-cultural theory that suggests adults in society foster children's development and learning in an intentional way. Vygotsky focuses on the role of nurture and how a student's social and cultural environment influence cognitive development. Vygotsky theorizes that development occurs through a process of mediation in which adults engage with children in meaningful and challenging activities in order to make sense of their experiences. Vygotsky suggests that there is a zone of proximal development between a child's actual zone of development, what they can do alone, and their potential development, what they cannot do even with assistance. The zone of proximal development is where development is close to occur with the assistance of others. In a visual arts classroom, this may be applied through demonstrating or modelling instruction. This allows students to see concepts rather than just hearing them and bridges the gap between the known and the unknown, placing them in a zone of proximal development. This may include students following along to a drawing or painting tutorial by the teacher as the teacher demonstrates each step in front of the students at the front of the classroom. This is a helpful technique to mediate learning and may be used across all mediums of the visual arts classroom. Cross-age tutoring, guided play and experimentation, consistent feedback and scaffolding are other ways this theory could be applied in the visual arts classroom. Overall, Vygotsky's theory suggests that children can do more difficult things in collaboration with adults. By understanding cognitive development theories, teachers are able to push and challenge their students to achieve an effective and engaging way.
It is vital to consider how our teaching practice can facilitate the physical development of the adolescent brain. We know there are millions of synapses present within early development and are being slowly pruned and refined as the brain discriminates between valued and useless neural pathways. Experiences drive this process of synaptic pruning, providing platforms for higher levels of learning in later years. With the art classroom, we can encourage this maturation of various neural pathways, building and laying the foundation. By utilising routine in how we structure our classes, setting clear instruction and expectations. Further, routine use of art frames to analyse artworks helps students strengthen connections between visual perception, emotion and in-depth analysis. Through multiple exposures, we build upon their understanding, with each frame encouraging a different way of thinking or strengthening neural pathways. We aid in that understanding of cause and effect, processing emotion and effective self-regulatory processes. The use of experimentation within art aids in creating new connections, as we ask students to document within art diaries, plan ahead, and we incorporate long-term perspective with fine motor skills, strengthening synapses which connect these very different brain networks. Further, as suggested by Thomas Armstrong in his book, The Power of Adolescent Brain, we need to incorporate the movement of the physical body. Armstrong suggests that being more physical within the classroom through experimentation of performance art or regular exercise can result in students feeling more comfortable with a rapidly changing body.
As you can see, it is through applying these developmental theories in a visual arts classroom that students are given the best opportunity to learn, grow and develop.